got this.
Oh! We gotta get this.
Okay. I gotta be better.
Oh, I gotta
Whoa,
be better. Oh, dude, that was a good throw. Oh, that was a good throw.
Almost grinding my arm.
Dude.
We gotta do it. Dude Perfect does it a million times.
Hey! Nice.
How's that?
What's up, guys? I'm Brian Covic with BC Fitness, or Brian Covic Fitness, and I'm here with you to share a little bit more about me, I guess. You guys, I had a comment that I'm very mysterious, which I find really funny because, like, in real life I'm an open book, and yeah, just like requests for a Q&A, and I think I'll enjoy doing this. So let's get into this, guys. I'm gonna start off with the YouTube questions first, and then we move on to Snapchat and then Instagram. So let me open up my app here. By the way, thanks for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. All right. Oh, hey, I hit 301 subscribers. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so Tom K asks, have you always wanted to do fitness since you were young, or did you want to do something else back then? It's a two-part question, actually. So the first question there, did I always want to do fitness? No, I did not. To be honest, I was always unsure of what I wanted to do, but I had, you know, what every kid does, you know, like a plan B. You know, oh, I'm gonna be an engineer. People asked me when I was little, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be an engineer. I'm gonna be an astronaut. You know, I'm just gonna be a lawyer. I didn't say lawyer, but engineer was like one of the main things. I didn't really get what an engineer did until I was like in high school, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really like math that much. But I remember one distinct memory in high school, senior year. Someone wanted to be a personal trainer, I think it was, or a physical therapist, it might be, and I'm like, and that got me kind of thinking, like, huh, you know, it'd be cool to be a personal trainer. And then I just really started lifting. I honestly started lifting because I liked the girl, and I knew she liked guys that were on the football team, and they had bigger muscles, and I started lifting to try to impress her. But anyways, that doesn't even matter anymore. And then yeah, I fell in love with it, to be honest. I just fell in love with, you know, the confidence it gave me being able to go to the gym for a couple hours a day and come back, I feel good. You know, 2 weeks later I see some results if I stay consistent. And yeah, I started researching a lot, literally like every single day. I would stay up until 2 in the morning, excuse me. I would have to wake up at 6 to catch a school bus, and I'd be so tired just from my research that I did. That was mainly senior year. I started working out junior year, and then senior year I started researching more, and then like a year after I started actually not just walking in the gym and doing like workouts. I started doing, you know, planned things. I started writing down my workouts, tracking my weights lifted, all my progress and everything like that. That was when I was like 19 years old, 18, 19. Yeah. But no, I haven't always wanted to be in fitness. It kind of transformed. It kind of transformed just by rolling with the punches, you know, that life gave me. Yeah. Next question from Tom again. During days you feel lazy and don't want to work out, what do you do to get past that? So oftentimes I say, you know, on Snapchat if you follow me, or on Instagram story, I say, you know, discipline over motivation, right? Because motivation only lasts so long. You know, there's differences between like intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, you know, from within, and for like external, where like you watch a video and you get motivated, and then what drives you from your heart, like what do you really want, what's your why? So that's like motivation that can get you to the gym. But outside of that, that's not always gonna be there. Some days you're gonna be running on like 3 hours of sleep. You're not gonna be motivated by anything. It's the discipline of the consistent action you've been doing that's gonna get you there. So basically, and not everyone has discipline. Discipline is doing something that you know you need to do, even if you don't feel the same emotions that when you said you were going to do it, if they're not there anymore, right? this is good in relationships. Be disciplined in relationships. Oftentimes, you know, people say things, and this is not any personal log or anything, but I observe people in relationships, you know, they say something, like in friendships too, they say they're gonna do something and then, you know, they cancel last minute just because they don't feel like it anymore. That's also staying true to your word, actually. So discipline, staying true to your word, you know, kind of go hand in hand. I mean, honestly, it's just like I'm not perfect. Like, I still have those days where I'm like, you know, no, I'm just gonna take a rest day today. But I would say I'm willing to bet more often than not. I just take myself to the gym and start working out, and then once you start getting that blood flowing, you know, just force yourself to, if you don't normally warm up on the treadmill, start warming up low speed on the treadmill. You'll start to feel yourself more and more, start that blood flowing, and you'll have a better workout than you originally expected more often than not. But yeah, I mean, it's basically just a choice you gotta make. Every time you choose to be lazy, you make it easier to be lazy again in the future. And every time you choose to follow through, you make it easier to, you know, be disciplined later on. So it's kind of like discipline is a habit. Wow, that was a long answer. Anyways, let's see. Michael Villalta. 2 questions again. What are some aspects of the fitness industry you would wish to change as soon as possible? That is a good question, Mike. One thing I would like to change right as soon as possible is the fact that it's become very sexualized. But also one thing that kind of makes me mad is people claiming to be natural and they're not. And you could really tell those people. And I'm not gonna say any names or anything, but yeah, like just giving people false hope, like kids and everything, that they're attainable, and then these people buy what they're promoting based off a lie, and everything just stems from a lie. And then yeah, that's what I would change. Second question from Mike. Describe the last time you questioned your faith / God's existence. We've all been there. To be honest, I haven't been there. I go to Bible study every single week, and I know we used to talk about doubting God a lot, and I never really related with those because I believe one of my spiritual gifts is actually faith. I just know, like, everything I've been through, all the facts that I've seen, the feelings and emotions I've experienced, I just know that there is a God, and like the proof that I've seen just with like scientific evidence, like you can prove that the Bible is factual, you know what I mean, that it's the inerrant word of God. And like, just for example, like, you know, the Odyssey and the Iliad, one of the earliest stories ever written, you know, they have the original manuscripts they have that dates back to like around when it was written, is like a 10th or 100th of how many original manuscripts there are from when the Bible was written. And amongst all that, and like everything the Bible's ever prophesied has came true, and like all the history and geography matches up and everything like that. Just in my head it makes sense. But yeah man, I haven't really ever questioned his existence, but I have strayed before, you know, like kind of just want to do my own thing. And that was kind of like right after college, before I found like that fitness was my niche. John 726, what is the best book you have ever read? The Bible. Elena Holmes, what goal would you have to reach in order for you to consider your YouTube channel successful? To be honest, I already consider it successful, just because I've received messages that I've, you know, impacted someone one day. Like, I motivated them, inspired them. I really needed to hear that, and I love those messages, guys. Like, if I do make some sort of impact on you, let me know. Like, I never want to be the person where, you know, I read things and, you know, that mean a lot to me and don't respond or don't give back to you guys. Hopefully not, at least, because I know, like, at a certain level it's not really scalable anymore, but I still always want to have that engagement, that personal engagement. But yeah, I already consider it successful because I'm helping people already. But I know that's not what you mean. I would consider it successful when, honestly, when honestly, I already consider it successful because I didn't know that, you know, you guys would respond to me so well and with open arms, like into the community and with positivity. So yeah, like my goals are obviously big and I want to keep the channel growing, but it's just successful. I guess to answer your question a little bit better, being able to consistently put out videos that I want to put out, I guess. I don't know. I'm doing that right now, so. Do you think you will live in Ohio forever? Jenny Foster. Probably not, honestly. I would love to. Right now, I have no plans on leaving Ohio. I've thought of Texas before. I thought of California. But honestly, like right now, I love Cleveland. You know, I'm one of one kid, at least for my mom. I have two brothers, and all my best friends are here, so it really doesn't make sense right now. Until, like, I haven't even thought of it, like considered it yet. But until I start traveling a lot more, just for YouTube and as, you know, for fitness type stuff or whatever happens in my life, you know, that's more when it'll be more realistic for me to move somewhere else. But as of right now, I like it here. Cleveland's awesome. LeBron, your Cavs, Indians, Browns. But yeah, this is awesome. This is an awesome place to live. Rick Torres. What languages can you speak? Speak a bit of each. So, English actually was not my first language. Both my parents are immigrants from Croatia, which is in Europe, right across from Italy. And yeah, I didn't learn English until I was about 4 or 5 years old in preschool. And how that happened, I know this wasn't a question, but this girl on my street, she called me stupid. And I didn't know what it meant, but I thought it was a good thing. And I ran home to my mom, like, Mom, this girl called me stupid, in Croatian, obviously. And she like explained to me what it meant, and I started crying, and I vowed to never speak Croatian again, and I wanted to learn English, so that's when I started learning English. And now like I can speak in broken bits, but I can understand most. I could probably understand 80% of what I hear, and obviously use the context to put like what they're talking about together. But most things I can understand. I can hold a general conversation, very basic. Speak a little bit of it. Let's see. Ja sam dobro, kak ste vi? Ja volim te puno. So that means I am good, how are you guys doing? How are you doing? And then I love you all so much. I love you so much. Anyways, Grayson E. How long does it take you to edit videos, and what is your favorite video you've made so far? So it depends on the video. Like my macro video, I just did that in one take, completely all the way through, and then I edited it up in probably less than an hour. And by the way, I do things in one take. I try to do things in one take just because I think it's the most genuine and the most, you know, I think spontaneity breeds humor, more humor. And but at the same time, I will retake things as many times as it takes if I need something to be perfect or I want something to be a certain way. Like me, like when it comes to like voice inflection or like a level of energy or something like that. But yeah, so far this whole thing's been one take. Like most of my videos have been one take. My Snapchat's usually one take. But back to your question, I'm rambling. Back to your question, how long does it take? Like those vlogs, my first video, it took me a week working on it, a couple hours a day. And that's probably my favorite video, to be honest, as well, because it turned out to be so much better than I expected. So much better. I'm really proud of that video, but at the same time, I can't take full credit. Like, the credit's all God. So that's probably my favorite video. But my second favorite video after that is either Arnold Classic video or Gratitude is Everything. I like the vlog edits that I came up with those. What are your favorite videos, by the way? Let me know your favorite videos. Let's see, that was just the thread here. Courtney Miller. When are you going to do your first YouTube collaboration? Who do you want it to be with? Why are you so gorgeous? I appreciate that. I have no clue. I haven't really thought about it yet because I still wanna, I have a lot of video ideas to do, a lot of informational videos to do, talk about. Yeah, No clue yet. I mean, if you want to do a video with me, I'm open-minded. So if you see this and you want to collab, I'm down with that. But who would I want to be with? I would love to collab with Steve Cook and Christian Guzman, but obviously they're a little bit bigger names than you know, me, so they wouldn't probably accept me, unfortunately. But I don't know, you know, I can't speak for them. You guys should all go to their page and say, hey, go fly out to Cleveland and collab with Brian. Actually say I should fly out, because there's not I don't have like a gym or anything that I can train with them in here. Well, I do, but it's not as good as a home warehouse gym. Sean Musljakovic, I think. Sorry if I murdered your last name. What is the hardest thing about doing training through somebody online? What are your clients like? Guys, girls, young, old. What do they struggle with most, and what encourages you about them? So the hardest thing about training people online, probably just communication, like getting the right communication down with them, which I've taken precaution with. I've made an FAQ page. I've made a page about like some healthy foods, what healthy foods to eat. Man, sorry about that lighting change there. What healthy foods and macros that you can like shop for, and a short ebook that kind of explains some basics with fitness, so you can like look back upon that for some explanations and stuff like that. But I've also made a lot of changes to my coaching format, so, and it's going to be out pretty soon, as soon as my website's done, which includes Skype consultations, and instead of 1 week check-ins, twice a week, one informal, one non-formal, or wait, one formal, one informal. So that's just going to lead to more better communication, I think, that's what it's all about. You know, a lot of coaches out there, they just write the assignment and then, you know, they barely answer back, and that's kind of like almost a scam, you know. And you want to be, if you want to personally train people and be a coach to people, I believe that you should really care about them as individuals, and also make every effort you can for their success and whatever they're hiring you to do. Tiffany Anderson. Oh, I didn't even finish the question. What do they struggle with most, and what encourages you about them? What encourages me is people that are open-minded and willing to learn new things. That really encourages me. What they struggle with most, probably just hitting their macros, especially if you're a starter, at least. You know, hitting your level of protein, lowering your fat. That's probably the thing I see and observe people struggle with most right off the bat. But it just comes with practice, guys. Everything comes with practice. Tiffany Anderson, in 5 years, where do you see yourself? What goals do you want to get done in that 5 years? So, I know, you know, that's like, having a 5-year plan is technically something you should have, but I don't really have that. First of all, for a couple reasons. I trust God with the direction my life is heading, and I'm willing to follow Him. But also, that doesn't mean I can't put in no work, you know. I pray for, you know, I pray for discretion and be able to see what's from Him and what's not from Him, so I can follow that. And also, I believe that what I want to do, especially with social media and everything, things come and opportunities arise as without expecting them. In my position, at least, you can create them, but I have a better chance of having a 5-year plan when I do achieve some more, I guess, success. I guess when I build more of a name for myself, that's when I'll have more of a 5-year plan and direction. But right now, I just want to focus on building my coaching business, building my personal brand, my YouTube channel, and trying to help people in the best way that I can. What I want to get done in 5 years, though, I want to have a nice, positive, awesome community of subscribers, which I already do, but just, you know, bigger. So like my subscribers, you know, in the comment section, they can support each other if I can't respond or whatever, and yeah, just like a little group of people, like family, you know. I want to build a family. Nicole M. What kind of girls do you like? Do you have a sweet tooth? What is your favorite type of food? Favorite color? What is your biggest dream? Are you ever going to get another cat so your cat right now can have a friend? Wow, Nicole, a lot of questions, a lot of good questions. So what kind of girls do I like? Main thing I look for is personality, and that kind of is cringy to say, but it's the truth. Currently not looking for a girl, first of all, just because yeah, I don't really have time. I couldn't be a good boyfriend to anybody right now. Unfortunately, just because I need to focus on myself right now, I need my own independence, and I feel like I would not be able to offer all of me to that person. But I like a girl who's not just interested for me in my body. Honestly, when girls say that, like, oh wow, like you're so, like, I don't want to be like arrogant or anything, but like when they say like, oh, like you're so hot or whatnot, I'm kind of turned off, just because I know like that's so shallow, and that's beauty doesn't last, and like I'm gonna get older. I'm gonna be like 80 one day with wrinkles, and you know, I just hope my personality shines through. That's why I always want to, you know, shine my light, because that's the real thing people notice, and I think that's what's most important. So a girl that's interested in my brain, my intellect, besides my body, and a girl that has depth to her personality that we can talk to a lot. Good question though, good question. Do I have a sweet tooth? I have a huge sweet tooth. Oh my gosh, I love chocolate and candy. I like Starburst. I like sour, what's it called? Freaking Sour Patch Kids, Airheads, Kit Kats, like really good. Reese's. It's getting a little dark out here, guys. Sorry if the quality is lacking, but I'm gonna finish this. What is your favorite type of food? This is all from Nicole. I like pizza a lot, and I like burgers, and also wings. So I guess barbecue's the type of food, right? And pizza. Pizza is just a no-brainer. Like cheese. I also like Croatian food. Croatian food is really good. I'll probably have like a nostalgic sense from that, from growing up and my mom's cooking and all that. But it's good food. Try it. Pizza. I think that's everything from YouTube. Once again, guys, I appreciate all of you. Alright, so moving on to Snapchat here. By the way, thanks for all the questions. I was surprised at all the questions I got. So thank you.